Hey guys, it's Adele and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas and I hope you guys have an amazing New Year's as well. So as you read from the title, this video is more of the serious topic once again. And there's a lot to talk about, but I'll just slim it down to just a few things that's been going on with me. So, as people may or may not know already, I have a really bad bacteria called H. pylori, and it causes really bad stomach ulcers alongside of unbearable, and I mean unbearable, stomach acid. This is probably one of the most painful things I've ever dealt with. I have stomach ulcers in my stomach. It is unbearable, the pain. And I went on meds for 2 weeks straight, and then I had to take another test if the bacteria was still there, and unfortunately it's still there. Now, a lot of people still have this bacteria sometimes, even if they go on medication for 2 weeks, because it's so hard to get rid of, and I was one of those people that had the unfortunate event. The past few weeks have been fucking awful. I have never been so sick. I've never been in so much pain. And then on top of that, I have endometriosis and I had really bad period pain. The worst cramping I've ever experienced on top of H. pylori. And then also my disease that I also have on top of that. So it's 3 things fighting at once. And it's just been so exhausting and I just haven't been able to do a whole lot. I've been in bed quite a bit. My boyfriend still chooses to come see me when I'm really, really sick, which has been amazing. He's been so supportive. I guess I just want to talk about my symptoms a little bit more and tell you guys what I'm doing about it. So every day that I wake up, I've noticed that I had severe pain in my stomach, kind of where my ovaries was for a bit, and I actually missed my period for a month. Now, I know that's TMI, but for people who still have H. pylori, for me, I missed my period for a good month. And I was feeling these horrible cramping symptoms. And I was like, okay, well, clearly my period's being missed, so maybe I'm feeling my period. But on top of that, I was feeling severe stomach acid. And on top of that, I was feeling chest pains and breast pains. And you name it, I was feeling pains. Because my period was missed, the H. pylori made me have even worse symptoms. And then when I finally got my period, I genuinely could not get the cramping under control. Now, I have endometriosis, I have all these other problems with my ovaries, yada. But the H. pylori also made it a living hell. I think I passed out a few times from the cramping. It was so bad. I couldn't get my cramping under control. My boyfriend and I were celebrating our 6 months being together for that long. Amazing. And on our 6th month, we wanted to go out for dinner, and then we wanted to go to the mall, and so on. I couldn't. I was in bed. I was in so much pain. I took about maybe 7 painkillers, and nothing worked. What I usually take for my period pain is Advil. I take 2 Advils, but I couldn't because of my ulcers. The Advils would make it even worse, or it could even potentially make my ulcers bleed. And so I decided to take Tylenol and Tylenol 3, which did fucking nothing. It helped me with nothing. My period pain just didn't want to get under control. My boyfriend gave me his heating pad that he had for, I think his mom from at home, and bless his soul, it sort of worked. I tried hot water bottles. I was so beside myself. And before people were like, oh, well, that's just because you have endometriosis. No, yeah, I have endometriosis. Yes, I have severe period pain like that. Yes, I do. But this was crazy worse because of the H. pylori. I'm sorry, but I know for facts H. pylori was making it worse. I was so beside myself, like nothing was working, so I prayed about it. And somehow the Lord listened to me, and he was able to take away my pain for a bit. And anyways, I took some more pills, and it sort of took it away okay-ish. I was in so much pain. My period was so heavy. I was having the worst nausea, dizziness, but obviously that's common for people who have my disease, vestibular migraine. But I was stupid enough to still go out in public and go for dinner with him to celebrate our 6th month, which was a terrible idea because I again, like, I was in excruciating pain. And women, girls, you don't have to go out to do shit. If you're not feeling well, stay home. I have such a toxic trait where it's like, nope, get up, you're gonna still go do things in the day, and I don't know what rest is, because I just, yeah. I took some painkillers, and it sort of worked a little bit. I think I took Midol or something, and it wore off when my boyfriend and I were coming back to my place, and I was in such bad pain. He had to actually help me up the stairs and get to the kitchen to take more painkillers. I took so much painkillers that day, and it's not healthy to take that many, but for me, I had to. You know? And, like, I made it through it. Obviously, here I am talking. I'm okay. Even doing this video right now, I'm experiencing some heartburn in my chest, you know? I'm taking mastic gum, and I'm also taking some other stuff, natural stuff. I'm not going to go back on the medications they gave me to help with the H. pylori because it actually made me really depressed and suicidal, and it wasn't a really good thing to take at all. So my doctor and I decided to go to the natural route, but now it's going to take 2 more months because it's natural, because it takes a bit longer for my bacteria to hopefully get better. This has just been a terrible experience. I'm in so much pain. I've been eating really good foods, but then I get that hunger feeling. I've had terrible loose stools. I've been losing some weight. It's been hard to work out. It's been hard to do a lot of stuff because I'm in so much pain. Because so much pain was happening to me and I was experiencing all these crazy symptoms. I can't even tell you all of them. There's so many that goes along with this H. pylori experience. It affected my mental health, right? Because your stomach is your second brain. And I'm irritable, I'm depressed sometimes, I have terrible anxiety, so on. And, you know, it's such a lonely feeling too, because I'm the only one who has it out of my whole family and friends. So, you know, I went to the support group and we were talking about it. They're like, yeah, it's very much so not a great thing to have. It's super painful. Some people are able to get rid of it. And I'm really, really hoping that's my story because, you know, I have a life. I went through 6 years from my disease. I was in a wheelchair for a long time. I'm finally in remission just to get this, you know? So it's just, I have no words. To help some of the pain with this bacteria, I've been eating salads. I've been eating sandwiches. Sandwiches are great for this. Just really starchy foods, but I think these natural pills, or any pills in general, I've noticed make me very sick and make the symptoms even worse, especially with the loose stools. I know this video is really scrambled, but I'm just going to give you some advice for people who do have this still, what kind of helps with the pain. Tylenol has been okay, it sort of works. Heating pads have been okay. Baths have been pretty alright. It does help a little bit. Yeah, I'd say that works. Going out in public is a little tricky, at least for me. If I want to go to the mall with my boyfriend or with friends, or in general, I just want to go out to do something, it is a little tough. I'm on a time clock with it. I have little bits of windows where I'm feeling okay, still in pain, but enough where, okay, it hurts, but I can get on with it. Last night was probably the best I've had. It was still but enough where I felt normal, enough where I wanted to do activities. This morning I have heartburn, but it's not as bad as it was than a couple days ago. Another thing that I can recommend to help with the pain is absolutely getting sleep. I had a lack of sleep when my family came over for Christmas, and I felt like shit. It was awful. So get your rest. Don't have any foods that's spicy, fried, oily. Stay away from stuff like that. I've been eating really well, but I still get gut aches. Right, you're going to with the bacteria. But I'm so sorry to people suffering with this, especially women. I wanted to talk about the period pain because I haven't really seen anybody talk about it. it's such a horrible bacteria to get, but it is treatable, but it does take a bit for it to fuck off. But like, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment on this video or hit up my social medias and message me. I'm here for you. You are not alone. And I know it's such a horrible bacteria to have. And to anybody that's suffering with this, with their mental health with this too, or just need to talk to somebody, I'm here. I'm here for you. I think one of the only things that kept me sane through these past few weeks has been the support of my family and my boyfriend. My boyfriend has been nothing but supportive and helpful. He celebrated his 22nd birthday, and I went out to his birthday, and I was in so much pain, and unfortunately I had to remove myself from the table at the dinner to go get some painkillers. So, you know, he's like, no problem, I'll come with you. You know, he's been nothing but so supportive, and I'm so freaking blessed and lucky to have him in my life. You know, because I know if I didn't have my boyfriend with me, it would have been a lot more harder, just kind of being more alone. Like, it's always great to have family, but having a significant other like him has just been just amazing. It's been great with my mental health and everything else that goes with it. I'm truly praying that this goes away. I really hope it does, because I really would love to get my life back. I have been at the studio. I've been working super hard on my music. I just finished doing a music video. So a lot of good things has been happening, and I've been kind of trudging through it, even though it's really tough. But I guess the best I can say to anybody going through a struggling time, even if you don't have H. pylori, you got this. You got this, honey. I'm so proud of you. I know it's so hard, but I believe in you, and you will get through this, okay? And don't let anyone tell you different. And if you feel like you just fucking have to give up, talk to me. Talk to somebody, okay? And just know you're strong, and that you're worth it, and that you're beautiful, and you will get through. You will get through this. You will. Anyways, guys, if you guys could, please send me positive vibes. I'm doing this, crossing my fingers that this bacteria goes away and I can get my life back and I can live without no more pain. I have to work towards that, and you know, there's days where I just have really tough times where I'm like, you know, I just don't want to be here because the pain is so bad. But I'm realizing that I am going to work towards this. It will get better. It might take a bit, but my end goal is going to happen. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching my video. Remember, you're so enough. It's unbelievable how enough you truly are. And again, I hope you guys had a really good Christmas. I'm so excited to celebrate New Year's with my boyfriend, and I'm excited to hear how you guys celebrate New Year's. But other than that, have a beautiful rest of your day or night wherever you are in the world, and I love you so much. Bye, guys.